Hi, my name's Kevin. You're watching Light Out Pepper. Nothing like crayon in the morning. So, I'm going to continue discussion that I had the other day about power. I was discussing with you the solar panels and the wattage that you're going to be getting out of it, or the wattage that they claim, up to, depending on your panel, 110, 120 watts. But you're not going to get that. I've got a video showing the 2-panel setup that I had before. I've got a 4-panel setup now. The 2-panel setup that I had up before, and I think I was getting around 160 watts. So you're not going to get that 210, 220, 240 watts, whatever max is. And I was in full sun, a beautiful, perfect setup, perfect degree setup to get maximum amount. And the maximum amount of charging that I get. So you got to think about it. You're not going to get all of this. Figure you're probably going to get, if you got a 110 watt panel, you got full sun, you align it properly, 80 at best, 90, probably between 70 and 80, but at best 90. It's unlikely, I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's unlikely you're going to get close to 100. You're just probably not going to get close to 100. So if you've got that figured in your plan, you need to shoot a back azimuth and figure out where you came from, because you're not going the right direction. It's just that simple. It ain't going to happen. And think about these things. If you're not actually out here using this stuff, and I'm not saying you have to use it every single day or every single week, but get out there every now and then, check it. A, make sure it works. B, you've got yourself refamiliarized with how to set it up. It's also good training if you had to set it up fairly quickly for whatever reason. But you know it's all working and you've got it fresh up here. It's like marching. If you don't use it, you lose it. Every skill that you acquire and or master, if you don't use it, you're going to get really, rusty at it. I spent many years climbing utility poles and working on communications lines. I guarantee you, if I went back out there right now, I'd be like, well, what do I do? How did I do this before? Even with all the fancy gadgets I had. Now, when we first started doing it, they taught us the old ways, using mathematics that we hand wrote and figuring these equations out. And then we got the analog meters, and then we got the digital meters that actually did most of the work for us. So you start at the basic and build yourself up, but never forget that basic. Never forget your basics. It's good to always go back and start from there. So when you're figuring your power and you're figuring that you think you're going to get 200 watts an hour, you're probably going to get more like 150, 160 watts an hour. Keep that in mind. So you're going to have to maximize your time out in the sun to get a battery fully charged. For the life of me, I can't remember how long it actually took me to get that EcoFlow Delta charged up. I want to say it was like at 30 or 40%. I got it charged. It took me 2 days, but I got it fully charged. So keep that in mind. Anyhow, hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did, do me a favor. Share it. Like it. Leave me a comment. Even if it's a hateful one. Even if you don't like crayons. Have a good one, guys.